Oh my gosh, this teacher just keeps yapping. Huh? What?
Meet me in the bathroom after school.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Grace.
Oh, hey.
You good?
Oh, it's nothing.
Well, nothing means something, so what's up?
Well, I was in class and then suddenly Kayla started to get my attention. Like she kept saying, psst. And then said she wanted to meet me in the bathroom.
Yeah, that's not a good sign.
What? Why?
Do you not know?
Not know what?
That Kayla is literally known to make people come to the bathroom and make them vape.
What? No way. That can't be true. She's like the nicest girl ever.
Well, you can't always trust everyone you meet.
But she's older than us. Wouldn't she know better?
Sometimes older people do it and it makes younger people get influenced. Even if she's older, doesn't mean she knows everything and does all the good things.
Yeah, usually wanting to vape comes from the older kids, and then the younger ones see it and want to do it too. They usually do it to make themselves look cooler.
Oh, so I shouldn't go to the bathroom.
Obviously not.
Okay. I get don't go, but what makes vapes so bad?
Well, they're like, okay, yeah, I don't know.
I think I know who we can ask. Follow me, guys.
Grace, why are we in front of Mr. Austin's class?
'Cause he probably knows all the answers to our questions.
Are you sure? He seems like the kind of guy to put pasta up his nose.
Hey, he got Teacher of the Month, meaning he's trustworthy and he's a science teacher.
Oh yeah, science teachers usually know a lot, especially about vape.
Huh?
Vapes probably have some unknown chemicals in them.
And Mr. Austin's a chemistry teacher.
Oh yeah, he probably knows best.
Sometimes I wonder how you got an A in English.
Sometimes I wonder too.
Hey, Mr. Austin.
Hey guys, fancy seeing you all together.
Well, we have a question.
Well, alright, ask the question. Just kidding, go ahead.
Well, we're wondering what chemicals are inside vape.
And we're asking you because, you're the...
A chemistry teacher.
Whoa, it's like he can read my mind.
Well, a quick Google search can tell you everything, but so can I. Okay, so a vape, also known as an e-cigarette, has many chemicals. There's just so many things inside of a vape that so many people don't know what's inside. Like there's formaldehyde, alkaline, heavy metals, antifreeze, obviously nicotine, propylene glycol, and vegababe, glycerin, and literally so much more.
Whoa, that's a lot of names.
Yeah, what do they even do?
Well, let's start off with the formaldehyde, alkaline, and antifreeze. It's a chemical that you can find in a floor cleaner, insect killers, weed killers, and cooling car engines.
So people who vaping are basically just breathing in all that?
Yup, that's just it. It may seem not so dangerous, like, oh, if it's cleaning my floor, get rid of insects, weed, and makes my car engine cool so it can probably clean my lungs. Yeah, no, there's a reason why it's just for floors, just for insects and weed, just for cars engine. Crazy, right?
Wait, what about the other two chemicals?
Well, there's heavy metal like arsenic, lead, chromium, aluminum, and nickel, which I think is self-explanatory. Like, they're very dangerous elements that should definitely not be in your body. If they were supposed to be in your body, then there would be food with those elements in them for us to eat. But it gets tricky with chemical like propylene glycol and vegababe glycol, because foods like frosting and low-fat ice cream have them.
Yeah, so why are they bad for vapes but good for us to eat? Wouldn't that mean vapes are good?
That's a good question, but let's think outside the box now. Let me ask you this. When you eat food, where does it go?
To the stomach. Duh.
Good. Now, when we breathe in air, where does the air go to?
The lungs.
Right. So now, let's imagine frosting. It's a food and it goes to our stomach where it's supposed to go to. But imagine trying to breathe frosting, like to the actual frosting, and not just breathe in the smell of frosting.
It wouldn't work because frosting is supposed to be for eating and not for breathing. Our breathing system wouldn't work out because they're not used to the chemicals that make up frosting, right?
Ding ding. That's right. When propylene and vegetable glycol are used in food, it's fine because our stomach can easily break it down. But when those things become air-like and go through our nose into our pharynx, larynx, and trachea, it'll be quite hard and terrible.
Wait, why would that be hard?
Well, because when we breathe it in, those two things will become less something else, which kids watching you'll learn a lot about in high school, but they become new things like aerosolane and formaldehyde, which, if you remember,
Is found in floor cleaners, insect and weed killers, and cooling car engines.
well, there you go.
Okay, I get that it's bad to breathe in your body, but what are the effects of it? Like, how is that gonna change you?
Well, if you want to know that, then you guys can ask Miss Stafford.
To Mrs. Stafford we go.
Oh, hey guys. I heard you guys were wondering about the effects of vaping.
Whoa, how does she know?
You're joking.
Well, the effects, do you really want to know mentally, physically, or bodily?
Well, just everything basically.
Well, the effects of vaping will not be able to remember much, your attention span will be really slow, and learning things will become really difficult.
Wait, so if I vape then I won't be able to watch my favorite TV show?
Well, not like that. You can still watch your favorite TV show, but it'll be hard to keep your eyes on the screen and pay attention to what they're saying.
Is there more?
Yep, since you guys already learned about many chemicals that are in vapes, of course there's going to be a lot of side effects of a vape.
Like what else?
Well, for one thing, you're going to get a nicotine poisoning, which will cause lots of sweating, dizziness, vomiting, and increased heart rate, which is not very good because it can lead to a stroke. It can also cause your organs inside of you to cause cancer to them. So think about your lungs and your heart, for example. Well, I know a handful of you love to take care of your skin, which is great. But vaping can cause like wrinkles, sagging skin, acne, dark spot, psoriasis, which kids watching is when your skin dries up and causes these rashes and dark patches all over your skin and delays wound healing.
Whoa, that was a lot.
And I'm guessing that no amount of skincare products can fix those.
Probably.
By the looks on Mrs. Stafford's face, there's even more effects.
Yup, many studies have shown that people who use vapes are usually associated with or have depression. Many young students have reported to be using vape because they are either anxious, stressed, or depressed.
Man, all these effects just keep getting worse and worse.
Wait, Mrs. Stafford, didn't you say how it affects your organs? How would it affect the lungs?
Well, luckily, my anatomy students did an experiment where they tested different chemicals on pig lungs.
Wait, why pig lungs?
Well, they're pretty similar to human lungs, and real human lungs are tested by professional scientists and not high school students.
Makes sense.
But before we go, why'd you guys have so many questions? Did someone pressure you?
Well, not necessarily, but it's a very popular thing.
Well, how is it popular? Are many kids doing it? Are you seeing it on TikTok?
Yeah, I sometimes see things on TikTok.
What? I see it on my Instagram Reels.
What? I see other kids do it.
Well, it seems like to me there are many ways for people to try and influence vaping. You just gotta make sure you don't fall for it.
That makes me wonder how much people advertise it and how popular it is.
Well, based on everything you guys are saying, it seems like promoting vaping is very popular.
Yeah, it's seen everywhere from social media and even in school.
And the most important part is to say no.
Look at you guys, such fast learners! Now it's time to look at the before and after of pig lungs when they were in tubes with different chemicals.